Lily, Lily, are you there? Come on, ugly duckling Lily, answer me.
Stop! It's getting on my nerves. What do you want?
Too slow to answer, little Miss Mousy. You really are a slowpoke.
I'm at work at the moment. Do you mind?
What? You have to work on weekends too? Gotta make a living, I guess, LOL. Pity the life of a company slave, LOL.
At least I'm working, unlike my big sister who can never hold a job. Every day is a holiday for you. Please stop lecturing me. I heard from Mom you got fired from your part-time job. Figures. Come on, sis. You're not getting any younger. You should really get your shit together. I would start looking for a real job.
I don't have to do that anymore, LOL. I landed an eternal job, LOL.
An internal job? What the hell is that?
I'm getting married.
Huh? Are you serious? You?
That's right. Don't be so shocked. He's young and rich. Next in line is the company president. He's super rich. Annual income is in the 6 figures. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, yeah, amazing.
He said he had never seen such a beautiful girl in his life, and he proposed to me right away, LOL. He said he was ready to dump his current fiancée so he can marry me. Can you believe it? So glad I was blessed with this beautiful face and hot bod. With a face like this, life is a breeze. Men are so simple, LOL. An ugly duckling like you would never understand.
He must not be much of a guy if he falls for someone like you. Someone who's only interested in outward appearances. I feel bad for that guy's fiancée too. I mean, getting dumped so he can marry the likes of you? But I have no idea who this guy is.
It's someone you already know.
Huh? I know this guy? Who is it? A friend of mine?
It's George, LOL. Your fiancé, George, LOL.
What? What the hell are you talking about? George is going to marry you? My sister? So that fiancé he's going to dump is...
Bingo! That's right. You, LOL. Are you shocked? Really shitty, huh?
Huh? Stop with the blatant lies. George would never do such a thing.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it's absolutely true. See? We took this photo together just the other day.
This is really George. You kidding, right? Is this some kind of prank?
I can't believe an ugly duckling sister of mine would land such a nice guy. How you managed to get engaged to him? That alone is a miracle, LOL. But sorry to say, I plucked him right from under your nose, LOL. And to think you tried so very hard to get this far, how pathetic. But, you know, it would have turned out this way one way or another. No matter how good you're at your job, ugly is ugly. George even agreed. He said he doesn't even see you as a woman.
Did George really say that? That he doesn't see me as a woman?
Yup, that's exactly what he said, LOL. On top of that, he said, as a person, you're inadequate. He said it would be like marrying a witch. Pure hell.
A witch?
By going out with me, he realized for the first time what he was missing out on. He said it was like walking around with a talking pig, LOL. Said he was the luckiest man alive to be able to marry a beautiful woman like me and not some wretched wench. Sorry, I always take guys from you. I just can't help it, LOL.
Yeah, right. I'm looking forward to the wedding.
Huh?
I wonder what kind of wedding it's going to be. I bet it will be just wonderful. How many guests do you plan to invite? Hey, I'll help you write up the invitations. What do you say?
What's the sudden change in attitude? Aren't you pissed?
Yeah, well, I figured if George hates me so much, nothing I can do about it. You can have him, sis. So happy for you that you got my hand-me-down.
Huh? Hand-me-down?
Well, he is my ex-fiancé, so yeah, hand-me-down. So happy for you. If it was not someone I previously owned, you probably would never find a proper guy.
What? Don't give me that crap, you wretched wench.
Who's the one that's getting super excited about getting that wretched wench's pre-owned guy? The only guys that approach you are a bunch of losers. They are only after a cute face. I handed you a fairly decent guy. You should be thanking me. But I have to admit that George is a bit of a loser too. I mean, he did two-time me and jump to you. You guys are like peas in a pod. I'll have a good laugh at your expense at the wedding, LOL.
Yeah, so brave, but that's just temporary. I'm sorry to inform you, but I have no intention of inviting you to the wedding. I would hate to see the wedding ruined by an ugly, spiteful sister glaring at us the whole time. Besides, I don't want to invite an ugly ogre to a beautiful wedding. It would be a total sham.
I see. Point taken. I wonder if you guys can really hold a wedding. George's parents are really strict, so will they really permit you guys to get married?
What the hell are you blabbering about? Of course they'll give us their blessings, lol. Everything is the same. Just switch out you for me, and life goes on, lol. And what parent wouldn't be happy to have a beautiful wife for their son? I will do a way better job than you to get in their good graces, lol.
Well, then you're all set. So now all we have to do is work out some sort of compensation, and we can nullify the engagement. But unfortunately, I'm really busy now, so I'll send over the settlement demand later, okay?
Do as you like. Next time, find a guy more suitable for the likes of you. I'm busy with the wedding arrangement, so see ya.
Okay, no problem. Have a nice life.
Lily, where are you now? I thought you and George terminated your engagement. Answer me right now.
What do you want? I'm busy now. I thought it was your wedding day today. Doesn't seem like the right time to be talking with me online.
Yeah, the wedding is on, but that's not important. George's parents came barging to the reception area, and they suddenly started screaming that the whole wedding was off. They said they knew nothing about breaking off the engagement with you, or that I was marrying George instead of you. They said they will not permit the wedding to go ahead and made everyone leave. You did talk to his parents about it, right? That you would terminate the engagement.
OMG, sorry. I was so busy at work I forgot all about it. I just told them about it today.
Huh? Just today?
Yeah, sorry. The whole thing was so sudden. I was in a deep state of shock ever since you told me. It was on my mind the whole time, but it just slipped my mind. Really sorry.
Sorry? That won't do. Are you out of your mind?
I couldn't help it. I was heartbroken. Just utterly heartbroken. But I did convey it all very clearly. I told them that George switched from me to you and would no longer go through with the wedding with me. And I also added that my sister never held a proper job and just lived off her parents. She is a despicable older sister that constantly steals my stuff and in the end stole my fiancé from me. But she is pretty, so I hope you will proudly accept her as your son's new bride.
You said what? How could you say that?
Why are you so angry? I just stated the facts.
George is talking with his parents outside the hall right this second. I can hear them screaming outside. Can't really make out what they are saying. What do you mean by cut him out?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You dropped out of high school. Yeah, well, cut out means he'll be disinherited, which also means he'll have to give up being president of his father's firm.
Huh? What does that mean? Why can't he become president?
It's obvious, isn't it? They can't very well allow someone who dropped his longtime fiancé for another woman just like that. And to think a person like that would be good for the company just wouldn't cut it. George's parents were very good to me because I was a good worker. Oh yeah, and he disinherited also means he'll be dropped from being a company executive to being a regular office worker. Or maybe he'll get fired. OMG, it does not look good. But look on the bright side. George does have a capable brother and a younger sister. I don't think they'll have any problems with the future of the company.
No way! I don't want to marry some lowly office worker. What's he good for then? Lily, get over here to the wedding hall. Talk to his parents and convince them to let him be the next company president. And about our marriage. Set things right, would you? Besides, you should have explained everything to them right from the start. Get over here, right this second.
No, I really can't. Impossible. I took some time off and I'm just getting ready to go overseas on vacation. You know, one of those trips to put my mind straight, get over this awful trauma. I just finished checking in. My flight's about to board. I can't wait to get to Italy, lol.
Italy? That's where we were planning to go on our honeymoon.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna go there with George, but he dumped me. So figured I would go by myself. Anyway, I wasn't even invited to the wedding. How could I go? I'll make sure to buy a bunch of souvenirs. Sorry, but nothing for you.
Hold on a second. Are you just going to let this all go and have a good time in Italy? Do something about this mess.
Sorry, no can do. Oh no, I'm about to board a flight. Got to shut off all devices, you know. Okay, see ya. After I arrived in Italy, I blocked all messages from Maria and enjoyed my solo trip to Italy. So beautiful. I received a message from a frantic George wanting to get back together and that he was sorry. I just messaged him back saying a talking pig and a human cannot be seen together. Oh yeah, and I also said that I would send him a demand for compensation through my lawyer. After that, I blocked his line contact too. When I got back from my trip, George's folks came to apologize. They promised me that they would use George's entire savings to pay for my compensation. George was subsequently demoted from an executive position to a mere office worker in his father's company. After a while, he was transferred to one of their subsidiaries. My folks completely shunned my sister, Maria, not wanting anything to do with her. They sold the house without letting her know and moved away to the countryside. Maria was left with nothing. Nowhere to live, no home to go home to. She simply just faded away.